show a little love, shine a little light.
Welcome to Kyra's world, and if you're not a Kyra girl, then you clearly cannot be a part of Kyra's world. You definitely have 30 days to get out. So I'm up in here. I got me a mango cut water. It is the day before Thanksgiving, y'all. So everybody's cooking, not me. Y'all stay safe. And I have gathered us today to talk. We are going to have us a really good girls talk. Serious, sentimental, very spiritual, just everything that we can think of to talk about as a girly, or whatever's on my mind at least. But first, before I even start, y'all get y'all liquor and let's take a sip. Them cut water's gonna do it every time. Okay, so y'all, our topic today, no, I'm just kidding, I sound like a fucking teacher. Not our topic, but I just wanted to start off, since it's technically not Thanksgiving, but when y'all watch this, it probably will be Thanksgiving. So I'm going to just say, either if y'all watch it on Thanksgiving because it's Thanksgiving, but if y'all watch it before Thanksgiving, either way, this is the week for thankfulness. So I will just say that I am very thankful and grateful for the life that I do have. And I realize that sometimes we kind of let our lives pass us by because we're too busy watching what social media is showing us, and we're like, I actually want to live that life. Whole time, it's a lot of stuff that you have that other people don't, and a lot of people are wishing for the thing that you already have. So just be grateful for the things that you do have, and pray for the things that you want. And when you get them, be grateful for that. But don't ever be a type of person that can never be satisfied. Because if you're truly, first of all, satisfaction, is that a fucking word? Truly being happy within is the only way you will ever be happy with whatever lifestyle you built for yourself, if we're gonna be real. Mentally and spiritually, you gotta have that right before you can even get anything that you ever want out of life. So, leading with that, I will say, lately, I have been feeling like, God, okay, so I don't know if anybody on my page is spiritual. I really hope y'all are. But if y'all aren't, I'm not judging, but I'm just saying life is so much easier when you are spiritual and when you pray to God and when you have a God that you believe in and, you worship him, you thank him for life every day, like stuff like that. I've been feeling like, and I don't know if this happens to y'all, but y'all ever like make a prayer or like just pray for something and then like, God put something on your heart, but you being hard-headed, you're not listening. And he keep putting it on your heart. And when I realize, like, when God puts something on my heart and I'm not listening, he make it sit on my heart so much heavier. And I be sometimes feeling like I can't be happy in the energy that I'm in when he's putting something in my heart and I'm not abiding by it. And lately, y'all, that's low-key how I've been feeling. And sometimes I want to cuss, but I can't even cuss in the same sentence with God. Like, y'all. But sometimes that thing just be so scary because it's kind of like he's going to make you uncomfortable until you do what it is that he knows that he needs you to do to get to what it is that you're praying for, but you don't want to do it. So as long as you're hard-headed about it, it's going to keep sitting on you, and stuff isn't going to work out the way you want it to work out. And lately, that's low-key how I've been feeling. Like, I feel like he put something on my mind and I'm not doing it. So because I'm not doing it, I'm feeling like, okay, y'all, sorry I interrupted. So because I'm not doing it, I'm low-key just feeling like, I'm not gonna say I've been feeling sad, but I've just been feeling like anxiety. That's what it is. Sometimes I feel like he make us very anxious when something's on our heart that is something for us to do. But all you really can do is just pray your way out of it and pray your way through it. Do what it is he's telling you to do, no matter how scary it is. What they say, walk by faith. And you just gotta do it. And it's a couple of things he done put on my heart, y'all. Like, it's a couple of things he's put in my mind, and I'm just sitting here like, I see what you want. I'm seeing the vision. I'm really seeing it. I'm seeing it for myself, and I'm seeing it through you. Because, anything through Christ, you're gonna excel in anything. And like as y'all know, because I've talked about this before, I am starting a business, and it's hard. I'm not, for anybody that wants to be a business owner, go for it. Like if you know you truly got it, go for it. If you're a person who, go for it. But just be ready to run into like little difficulties. And that's okay, because life isn't gonna be easy. First of all, life has never been easy and life has never been fair. However, I feel like most people, when they're business owners, they give up after like, they don't know how to keep that consistency, because, and it's also like that with social media. Like some content creators, like even me with YouTube, I'm starting YouTube. Y'all only get like what, 7 views. I only have like 7 subscribers. But that's not gonna discourage me from doing it, because consistency is where it builds up at. Consistency and believing in yourself. And of course, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna say marketing, because I'm not selling anything from YouTube, but like marketing, if y'all get what I'm saying. Showing your stuff off, like having faith in yourself. And I'm going to jump from topic to topic. So we're gonna take a second and we're gonna sip really quick. Topic change now. I know, y'all. Bear with me. I have noticed within myself, I doubt myself a lot, y'all. Like sometimes y'all, it'd be so crazy. Like I'll be doing something that I do every day, and I'll second guess it sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like, am I doing this right? Or sometimes I'll be like, I think. When you ever read an entire research paper? I don't know, y'all. Y'all ever read anything that has like a lot of information in it, and you comprehending it, and you're confident that you can explain it to somebody, and then when somebody asks you about it, you're like, I think, I feel like, knowing that you've literally inhaled this whole story. Like, you know everything word from word. Not really word from word, but you know the details. But then when you get down to it, you second guess yourself. Y'all, that is me all the way. Like, I second guess myself so much. I would know something, but then like I would be like, I think, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Bitch, quote yourself, ho. If you don't believe in you, who else is? You have to trust yourself. And you also have... All right, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm back. My phone, I ran out of storage on my other phone, so back to it. But you have to like truly believe in yourself, because nobody else is gonna believe in you. And you have to have confidence in yourself. And that is one of the things that I know that I'm definitely working on in the new year, is confidence in myself. Because why don't I think that I know what the fuck I'm talking about? Why don't I think I can do it? Like, I'm confident enough in my personality, and I'm confident in the things that I do, but I'm not confident with being right, if that makes sense. Like my personality, nobody could ever water down my personality. I'm very confident enough to say that I could be around a person. If they say that I'm doing too much, I'm not doing too much. I'm simply just around the wrong person, so I can get the fuck away from you. But I'm not doing too much. Actually, ho, you're not doing enough. I will confidently say that about myself. Nobody can water me down. However, the self-doubt is in there a little bit, and that's something that I want to work on. But I am thankful for the fact that I can notice these things so that I have something to fix. All I gotta say is, if you come across somebody who thinks that there's nothing wrong with them and thinks that they're completely perfect, because even the most confident people knows that there are things that they need to work on every day. They're the fucking problem. I don't know, have y'all ever met somebody who's just like, oh no, I don't do anything wrong, like it's always the other person's fault? Yeah, no, you lack accountability, and you're the problem. Anybody who can't take accountability is the problem, because you're going to make excuses for why something happened to you. And at the end of the day, if you lack accountability, you're the type of person that think the world happened to you, but not the actions that you took is what made things go the way it went. But now that we're off that topic, another thing that I do want to address during our girls talk is being selfish, y'all. I will say this. I'm not a selfish person, and I don't feel like I have ever been one. Like, I might have moments where I will be like, no, I'm not doing that. Or I might have a moment where I'll put myself first. But it's not a constant thing. Like, I'm very selfless. I will put other people first before I put me first. And that's probably why I feel like I could have been like so much further than I am if I would have just put me first instead of trying to put other people first. Because sometimes being selfish, the women, the people in general who are selfish are the ones that get their way with everything. Because you putting you first, and at the end of the day, you're not going to let somebody make you feel like it's not your world. Like, this is Kyra's world. So lately, I have been on my very selfish game, which is why I'm loving that this is my world now. Because that selfless shit will get you. Sometimes you have to be very selfish with your time, with yourself, with your energy, with who you are. All that worrying about other people feeling shit, that's dead. Because when it comes down to you, don't nobody worry about your feelings. Nobody cares about your feelings. So knowing that, I'm not saying like be a complete asshole, but I will say put your needs first before anybody else's. And that should be like in general, because I know some people get in a relationship and they'll be like, no, I put my partner needs first. Realistically, that's not how relationships work anyways. Because you can't be your best self in a relationship if you're not your best self in general. And that's where y'all fuck up at. Y'all come in relationships unhealed, and then it's two unhealed motherfuckers trying to love each other. Y'all aren't healed. Y'all both coming with baggage, and then y'all don't think y'all need to heal that. And it's very possible to heal in a relationship. You just gotta do the work, and it's gonna be a constant work. But a lot of people don't want to do that either. How did I get into the relationship topic? I don't know. But back on what I was thinking about in our girl talk is being selfish. Because we don't do that as women. We're very emotional. So we tend to put our anything first. A lot of shit first in life. Either whether it's a job, friendship, relationship. Stop doing that, bitch. Coming 2026, you're definitely going to be selfish. And it's going to feel good. And you're not going to say sorry for saying no. Bitch, no. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain shit to nobody. Okay. Next on our girl talk. I'm finna drink. Y'all need to be drinking with me. Every time y'all see me take a drink, y'all need to be drinking as well. Next into girl talk. I really want us as Kyra girlies. Like, this is something I want for us. As Kyra girlies, I want us to read more. Like, and I mean, I'm not talking about romance, because I do read romance. If y'all don't know what Wattpad is, I used to be a Wattpad girly. I know. If y'all was a Wattpad girly, we already best friends. Like, but I used to read like a lot of romance novels. But like lately, this year I read 2 financial books. And it's filled with so much information. It teaches you about the stock market, teaches you about handling debt, it teaches you how to save. Like, it was so much in it, with so much knowledge. Crazy part is, all that knowledge is at our fingertips. We just don't use it. So I would say I want us to read more. We need to be reading financial books. We need to be reading self-help books. I read a lot of self-help books because, y'all, I'm going to be real. At a point in time, I struggled with depression so deeply. Like, it was just something that, it was just some deep shit. And sometimes you just need help. Some people be scared to ask for it. I know that I do, because I'm a very hyper-independent person. And that's another thing that us Kyra girls are going to work on. If you're a Kyra girlie that's very hyper-independent, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be hyper-independent anymore. Sometimes you got to let that go. And it be hard, because I'm a hyper-independent girl. It's hard to let that go. Because, you know, if you feel like you've been let down by a lot of people in your life, of course, you're not going to want to rely on anybody for real. And that's usually how that shit usually starts with the hyper-independent people. You just know that you're the only person that can get it done the way you need it done and when you need it done. The amount of time you need it done in. You're the only person who can rely on you. And that kind of just comes from childhood trauma sometimes. Sometimes you just probably feel like, and I'm not saying like it's both parents. Like it could just be like, sometimes you just felt like you always was able to get the job done on your own, or like you were having one parent that wasn't, that you just got let down a lot. So if you feel like you got let down a lot, you are, and these are like, you feel like you're a hyper independent person, let that shit go. It's time to ask for help. Stop being hyper independent. Tell that man what you need. Tell your friends what you need. Tell them, yeah, no, I need this. Stop putting it all on yourself. Stop stressing yourself out. You're overstimulating yourself, and for why? Tell them, I would love it if you help me out with this. Sometimes they're not gonna just know. You have some people that you have to tell shit to, and I had to learn that. Some people aren't gonna just read your mind and be like, oh, I know that she a little stressed, so I'm gonna do this. No, tell them, hey, when you see me get stressed, it will help if you do this. Sometimes you have to tell people. And sometimes you have to go to therapy. Yeah, sometimes you gotta talk that shit out. And I mean really talk it out. Don't get up in them people chair and lie. I lied for like 4 months straight. I got up in my therapist chair and I lied for 4 months straight before I was like, let's actually tell the truth. And when I did, I learned so much about myself. I learned that I actually was the problem. And I had learned so much about myself in therapy. I learned that I overcompensate. I learned that, well, I had already known I had daddy issues, but I learned like the depths of my daddy issues, depression, ways to cope with depression. Like, I learned so much about myself. Therapy really is a thing that us Kyra girlies could invest in. So, if you feel like that's something that you need, invest in it, Kyra girlies. Not this year, 2026, we are only going to get bigger and better. We don't need anybody. We don't need anybody. How am I gonna work this? Because 2026, we are investing in ourselves. 2026, we are investing in our mental health, our physical health, and our financial, financial isn't health, in our financial goals. We're saving more. We're going to the gym. Like, we're doing it. We're doing what it is that we say. We are only going to get better, Kyra girlies. That stagnant shit is dead now. And if you're watching my channel, I'm holding you bitches to it. We're gonna drink. Y'all, I just almost choked. But anyways, I have notes of what else I want to talk about, because my mind gets too foggy sometimes, y'all. The goddamn air died. Whew. Okay. And another thing that I don't know if my Kyra girls can relate to, but it's like controlling your emotions. And that is something that I have had issues with, because I'm the type of person, I wear my heart on my sleeve, y'all. Like, everything, I feel it so deeply. I'm a Pisces. Okay. Before we even start, I'm a Pisces. And I feel everything. Like, I mean everything. Everything is personal to me. Because it's kind of just like, why would you do that to me, though? Like, me? Kyra? Because I come in, like, everything that I do it genuinely. I'm not cold-hearted with it. I have no ill intent. I'm not wicked with it. So that shit just hit deeper, because it kind of just be like, because I'm gonna be real. I've met a few genuine people when I was in my ain't shit era. And once I peeped that you are a genuine person, I literally, when I wasn't shit, you could not talk to me. You're too genuine. I'm looking for the bitches that fucked other bitches up so I can fuck them up. I don't want to ruin a genuine person's life, because you really just so sweet. You so kind-hearted right now. And that's not something that I'm looking for because I'm being a dog ass hoe. So I just feel like because that is what's something I was doing when it came down to the genuine people. When it come down to me, why just move that same way? You know you ain't shit. Why would you meet me knowing that I'm not having no ill intent towards you, and decide you want to be ain't shit to me? Decide you want to treat me all crazy. You want to treat me this type of way. Like, what is your problem? You could have just left me alone. And that's why I take shit personal. And also I take shit personal because it's kind of just like I think about people before I do anything. So it's like, what about me? Why is it that when it comes down to me, I'm always put on the back burner? But I think about a person before I even do anything because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And that's another reason why I take shit personal. And because like when I love hard. I'm not half loving. Like I'm not half anything. Once I feel like I am invested or I like you, even like I'm not gonna say even like a little bit, but when I have like this certain feelings towards you, I'm not halfway with it. Like, so yes, I take shit personal. But I'm also learning that a person who's too emotional, it's not a good thing because it clouds you a little bit. Like, it clouds your reactions, if that makes sense. Like, how to better explain it? If you're always thinking very emotional, you're more reactive. And I don't even mean like in an anger way, because most of the times my reactives, I do be like irritated and angry, but most of my reactives be sad. Like I can have a conversation with somebody, and if it goes the wrong way, it ruins my whole day. Not in a way that makes me mad, but makes me sad. That's not okay. That's too much power. You hold the power over your own emotions. That's where that inner peace comes in at. You have that inner peace. Somebody can come into your little area, your world, and say something to you, and you can kind of just, I don't really care. Your opinion. That's you. Me, on the other hand, like literally, that's how you're supposed to do it. Some stuff will hurt, but you have to time that shit. You got to give yourself 10 seconds. I'm going to be real. When I was I in therapy? I think so. When I was in therapy, I think I had a 10-second rule. I gave myself 10 seconds to be irritated, sad, pissed off, like any emotions I could feel about it. I gave myself those 10 seconds and I had to let it go. And if it was something that was so deep to my core that it couldn't be let go, I would address it. But certain shit don't be that deep. Well, I don't mean to invalidate people's feelings, but certain shit don't be that deep enough to address. Correction. Because it could be deep to you, but sometimes it's not deep enough to address. Sometimes you have to sit on it for a little bit. So you have to think, is this something that I should address? Like, sometimes all shit shouldn't be addressed. And some people, you just gotta let some people just be them. And some people you gotta love from a distance. Like, okay, I won't say I hold grudges. I'm not really a big grudge holder. And I was literally just telling my girlfriend this. I don't hold grudges, because we were just talking about it, and I don't remember why we even brought grudges up. We was talking about grudges, and I was telling her, I was like, because I think she was saying that I hold grudges, and I was like, I don't really hold grudges for real though. Like, after a certain amount of time, I let that shit go. Just because I let it go don't mean that I have to let you back in my life. And I think that's where it was the confusion at. I was like, I can literally say all is forgiven, we're good, but respectfully, disrespectfully, I don't want you in my life. And that's my right. I don't have to have somebody in my life that I don't want in my life if I feel like they didn't benefit, they didn't bring anything to it. It was always something with them. If they're draining me, I don't need you in my life, but I don't have to be angry at you every time I see you. I don't have to be like, this bitch, this hoe. No. I can simply just be like, hey, like, we can speak, but personally, you won't have the same access. Like, that won't be the same, and that's okay. And I feel like that's where people people would just hold a grudge and they would just be so angry their entire life about some shit when you can simply just let it go for you. It's not even for them. Because most of the times, when you forgive somebody for doing some shit to you, they didn't even apologize. You just chose to let it go because it sits deeper on you when you just holding that anger in. Sometimes you just gotta let that shit go and just be like, you got it. So that's one of my things. Not being so emotional. Letting that shit go in 2026. It's done with. Like 2020, January 1st, 2026, clean slate. Everybody that did me wrong, everybody that made me feel some type of way, like that shit is a clean slate. All's good. We're good. We're good. We're good now. But like, I'm just saying, like, it's all good. I don't care no more. I'm in a new year, I'm a new me, all of that. And now, our last topic, and that is change. Why is it that people get so scared of it? We're gonna drink to that. Why is everybody so scared of change? Change doesn't have to be a bad thing. Why would you want to be the same person through and throughout your life? There's no growth. There's no change. Like, we have to grow. I want to be one of those type of people where each year I get better. I'm better than I was one year. I'm better than I was last year. Like, the only person that I am really in competition with is myself. I'm just competing with myself. I want to do better than I did this year. I want to do better than I did this month. That's how life should be, Kyria girlies. We should only be competing with ourselves. We should only be trying to change and grow ourselves for the better. Everything should be, how can I do this better? How can I be better at this? How can I do this better? You want to at least have some growth going on throughout your life. Like, some people be so stagnant and some people are okay with it. Like, you'll meet some people who's okay with being the same every year, like same situation, same everything every year. And it's not okay. But it's okay to them. But it shouldn't be okay to my Kyria girlies. My Kyria girlies, we're doing better this year. My Kyria girlies in 2026, we said we getting that new car. 2020, we're gonna get that new car. We said we getting a house, we're gonna get a house. We said we fixing our credit, we're gonna fix our credit. My Kyria girlies, we gonna do everything that we say we're gonna do. So that when we look back on last year, like the beginning of the year, and compare notes, we see it. So the homework for today in our girls talk, write out your dream life. Like, and I mean write everything out. I don't know if any of y'all have done this before, because I've done this before. Write everything out. Your dream car, your dream house, the clothes you wear, your daily routine, the things you eat, your body type. Like, write everything out. Then after you do that, like your career, all of that, y'all, pray over it. And then on the next page, write out the steps you're taking to get there. Write out the steps you're going to take to get there. But start off simple. Because when I don't know if y'all do this, but like when I put too much on my plate and I put too many goals in 1 month, I discourage myself. So start off slow. It's no rush. It's really no rush to the top, y'all. If you really got that drive in you, that ambition, you can get to and be whoever you want to be. But write down your goals, the steps that you're going to take to get there, and slowly but surely start to do it. But now that I have all I have y'all attention to end my video off, look at one of my press-on sets. Isn't it cute, y'all? It's not even finished yet. I still have to add my finishing touches. But definitely come shop once it open. It's not open yet. But definitely come shop, y'all. Bad bitches only. Bad bitches only. Definitely shop, though. This is gonna be so good, y'all. I'm so excited for how my project turned out. And I'm so excited for y'all that support, the people that subscribe. like and follow and watch my videos. Y'all know that I'm going to give y'all a code. Discount codes only for y'all because y'all watch it. Y'all watch my channel. And only the people that watch the channel knows that I'm going to do this. Y'all think I should wear these, my new set for Thanksgiving? I'm also going to make a Christmas set too, y'all. But y'all think I should wear my new set for Thanksgiving or not? Leave a comment down below. And also, I want y'all to leave a comment down below of all the things that y'all are grateful for. Thank you for watching my channel again. Subscribe, like, and comment. And thank y'all. Welcome to Kyria's World.